Over the holidays, Congress took a break from legislative action that will continue until next week.
They did not break from the partisan sniping, though, that has punctuated the battles over spending and practically everything else in Washington over the past year.
That's right. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Alvin traveled to St. Joseph today to talk to one of the leaders of the Republican-controlled House about his take on what Congress has been doing and what's on tap when they return to Washington.
Yeah, if you like what you've been hearing, and most people don't, you'll hear more of that coming up. Congressman Fred Upton is the chairman of the powerful Energy and Commerce Committee. He's also on a conference committee to help figure out a way to extend the payroll tax reduction and unemployment benefits set to expire at the end of next month.
Without objection.
Just before Christmas, that 2-month extension for unemployment and the payroll tax deduction was reluctantly agreed to by the House.
The president himself asked for a 1-year extension. We passed that in the House, and more importantly, we paid for it. In my view, sadly, the Senate only did a 60-day extension, didn't have the same pay-fors.
It was, of course, about more than just taxes and unemployment benefits.
We included in the legislation the Keystone Pipeline. The president has until the 21st of February to say whether it's in the national interest or not.
Many Republicans and some Democrats want the pipeline. Environmental groups are opposed, and the White House had planned to wait until after the election to make a decision. But the issue is still very much alive, and according to Upton, would be an economic shot in the arm.
This is a shovel-ready project that cannot wait. 20,000 direct American jobs, maybe more than 100,000 indirect jobs.
It would also be another political lightning rod. And this all comes at a time when the president is running against the Republican-controlled House in his bid for re-election, a position supported by the minority leader in the body.
I think he should run against this do-nothing Congress. For the past year, there's been there's been a missed opportunity for building the infrastructure of America.
A view, not surprisingly, not supported by Congressman Upton.
Well, I have to say in the House, we've actually had a fairly aggressive schedule.
The atmosphere in Washington is likely to become even more toxic in the coming months. As the battle for the White House intensifies, it is against that backdrop that the House and Senate and Democrats and Republicans will have to try to find a consensus on public policy in the middle of a volatile election cycle.